What if one day you wake up and realize you're truly alone? No one knocking on your door, no phone calls, no familiar laughter filling your home. It's a reality many people face as they age. But here's the truth. Being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. Think about this. Have you ever seen someone in their 70s or 80s still full of life, engaged and happy, while others seem trapped in isolation and regret? What makes the difference? It's not luck. It's the daily choices they make. In today's video, I'm going to share 6 powerful habits that can completely change how you experience aging. Whether you're living alone now or preparing for the future, these habits are the difference between feeling invisible and feeling fulfilled, between merely existing and truly thriving. And the best part? Anyone can start them today. But there's one habit, the most powerful of them all, that most people overlook. It could be the key to a joyful and purposeful life. Stay with me until the end to find out what it is. Before we dive in, take a second to comment below. What's your biggest fear about aging alone? Your thoughts matter, and sharing them might just help someone else who's watching. Now, let's get started. Habit number 1. Establish a daily routine. The foundation of a fulfilling life. Imagine waking up each morning with a sense of purpose, a reason to get out of bed, and a plan for the day ahead. Now, imagine the opposite. Waking up aimlessly, with no structure, no motivation, and no clear direction. Which life would you rather live? A daily routine isn't just about filling time. It's about creating meaning. It's about making sure that every day, no matter how ordinary, feels like it has value. When you grow older, it's easy for time to blur together. Without work deadlines, family obligations, or a busy social calendar, days can start to feel empty. But here's the truth. You are still in control of how you experience life. Think of a routine as the rhythm of your life. It keeps you grounded, gives you energy, and ensures that every day has movement and purpose. A morning routine is especially powerful. It can set the tone for your entire day. Getting up at the same time, making your bed, stretching your body, drinking a warm cup of tea while watching the sunrise. These small acts create stability, comfort, and a sense of normalcy in an ever-changing world. Take Adam, a 75-year-old retired engineer. After his wife passed away, he felt completely lost. The house was quiet. The days felt endless. He woke up at odd hours, skipped meals, and spent his time sitting in front of the television, wondering where the time had gone. Loneliness crept in, and life felt like it was slipping away. But one day, he made a choice. He decided to take back control. He started waking up at the same time each morning, taking a short walk in the fresh air, cooking his own meals, and scheduling calls with his grandchildren every afternoon. The change was incredible. His mind felt clearer, his body stronger, and suddenly, life had rhythm again. A routine does something truly special. It gives you back your days. It reminds you that your time is still yours to shape. Even the simplest habits, watering your plants at the same hour, writing in a journal before bed, listening to music in the evening, can bring a deep sense of comfort, joy, and stability. If you've ever felt like the days are slipping away or that life lacks structure, start small. Write down a simple morning plan. Schedule time for hobbies. Create a meal routine. The key isn't to be overly strict, it's to be intentional. Because when you take charge of your time, you take charge of your life. Your life still has purpose. Your time still matters. And every single day is a new opportunity to make it meaningful. Habit 2. Prioritize physical movement. Your body was made to move. One of the biggest mistakes people make as they age is slowing down too much. While it's natural for the body to change over time, Staying physically active is the closest thing to a fountain of youth. It's not just about looking fit, it's about keeping your body strong, your mind sharp, and your independence intact. When you stop moving, you start losing muscle, flexibility, and energy, which can lead to a decline in overall health. But here's the good news. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights to stay active. Simple, consistent movement every day makes a world of difference. A short walk, gentle stretching, or even just standing up and moving around frequently can boost circulation, strengthen muscles, and keep your joints flexible. The goal is to keep your body engaged so that everyday activities, like getting out of a chair, climbing stairs, or carrying groceries, stay easy and effortless. Take Andrea, a 79-year-old retired librarian. After retiring, she became less active, spending more time sitting and less time on her feet. At first, she didn't notice any changes. But over the years, simple tasks like bending down to pick something up or walking for long periods started feeling more difficult. She thought, "I'm just getting old." But after joining a local walking group and starting light stretching every morning, she felt a difference almost immediately. Her energy improved, her posture got better, and she even started sleeping more soundly at night. Physical movement is a daily necessity, not an occasional activity. Even if you have limited mobility, there are always ways to stay active. Chair exercises, water aerobics, or even standing up and sitting down multiple times in a row can help keep your body strong and your blood flowing. The key is to make movement part of your routine, just like eating or sleeping. Another benefit? Exercise is one of the best ways to protect your brain. Studies have shown that physical activity can help reduce the risk of cognitive decline and dementia. When you move, you're not just strengthening your muscles, you're also keeping your brain sharp. You're improving circulation to the brain, reducing stress, and keeping your mind engaged. If you've been inactive for a while, start small. A 5-minute walk, a few gentle stretches in the morning, or a bit of light housework that keeps you on your feet. The key is to be consistent. The more you move, the easier it becomes. And before you know it, you'll feel stronger, healthier, and more energized every single day. Habit number 3, stay socially engaged. One of the hardest parts of aging alone is the gradual loss of social connections. Friends move away, family members get busy, and it becomes easier to spend more time alone. But loneliness is as harmful as smoking or obesity, increasing the risk of heart disease, depression, and cognitive decline. The good news? You don't have to accept loneliness as part of aging. Staying socially engaged is a choice. Even small interactions, a phone call, a conversation with a neighbor, or a friendly exchange at the grocery store make a difference. Take Ben, an 82-year-old widower. After losing his wife, he spent most of his time alone, feeling disconnected. But he made the choice to reach out, calling an old friend once a week, joining a senior group, and even signing up for an online chess club. Within months, he felt more alive, engaged, and connected. Social engagement doesn't have to mean big events. Small, meaningful connections remind you that you're part of something bigger. Even if you don't have close family or friends nearby, technology makes staying connected easier than ever. Habit 4, keep your mind stimulated. Many assume cognitive decline is inevitable, but your brain thrives on stimulation. Just like your muscles, your mind can weaken without use. Engaging in activities like reading, learning new skills, or playing strategy games keeps your brain sharp and memory strong. Take Janet, a 76-year-old former teacher. After retiring, she spent most days watching TV, feeling her mind slow down. She started reading again, doing crossword puzzles, and taking an online Spanish class. Within weeks, she felt sharper and more engaged. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Learning something new, even if it's small, keeps your mind flexible and resilient. Habit number 5. Practice gratitude and reflection. Aging brings challenges, but shifting your focus to what you still have can transform your mindset. Gratitude reduces stress and increases overall well-being. Try writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day, big or small. Take Sam, a 77-year-old retired firefighter. After losing his wife, he felt lost. But when he started keeping a gratitude journal, his perspective shifted. He still missed her, but instead of focusing on loss, he cherished what he still had. Reflection is just as important. Taking quiet moments each day to process your thoughts helps bring clarity and peace. Last but not least, habit number 6, find a way to help others. One of the best ways to combat loneliness is to give. Helping others, even in small ways, creates connection and brings a sense of purpose. Take Mary, an 82-year-old former nurse. She felt lost after retiring, but after volunteering at a food bank, she found new meaning. Helping others gave her something to look forward to every day. Giving doesn't have to be grand. Checking on a neighbor, mentoring online, or simply offering encouragement makes a difference. Final thoughts. Aging isn't about limitations, it's about opportunities. You have the power to shape your experience. Start small and watch how these habits transform your life. What habit do you plan to focus on? Drop a comment below. If this video inspired you, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Your engagement helps us continue creating valuable content. Thank you for being here. Until next time, stay positive and embrace life with an open heart.